Hi Taurus, I'm Christina. This is Jade. This is Shining Your Light Oracle. We are doing your weekly energies reading, but really whenever you encounter this video, it has been placed on your path at this time for a reason. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whomever you're dealing with, cross watchers of course. But also it could be, you could be the Taurus, but this could be actually showing up for your twin. So we'll see, even if you're not in communication. Please. We're going to start out with good tarot for you and then close out your reading with final messages from the Moonology deck. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. Please, for Taurus, what would you like Taurus to know at this time, please? Oh, it's shuffling funny for you. Let's see what's going on here. There's like a slowness. Whoa, Taurus. A slowness and a little bit of like a flustered sense. What's going on? Okay. But I did see the Knight of Wands, so that's good. But the Knight of Wands in this deck shows that she has paused, taking in information, divine inspiration, before she gets going, before she takes action. So maybe that's what this like flustered sense and this delay is about. Please, what would you like Taurus to know at this time? Thank you. Wow, this is coming up a lot in preparation for this full moon that's coming up on the 9th of February, full moon in Leo. So in this time before the full moon, you're like sort of you're suspending yourself in time and space, which is a great act of self-discipline, that you gain a new perspective, or at least do this while you have a chance before the full moon, so that by the time of the full moon you can swing upright and get going, get in motion like that Knight of Wands that I saw earlier, that wanted me to call it out. There is this bit of this hesitation, and perhaps you're feeling a little bit confused and flustered as to the direction you take. So out of a place of serenity, withdraw a little bit, as much as you can from your typical day-to-day, that you may get some inspiration and that you may gain a new perspective, so that come the time of the full moon, that fiery energy of Leo can propel you forward, which is that Knight of Wands energy that we're talking about, that I was referring to earlier. Please, what else would you like? What would you like Taurus to know at this time, please? Thank you. Wow, yes, and look at this. Wheel of Fortune. So you will be propelled quite steadily forward. This is divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune. It is the intervention of the divine and your spirit guides, and it's all aces. This is ace, like all the aces: Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, all in one. It's taking you to a place of great fortune and abundance. Yes, in divine timing, but you are asked to take this time, and then as you get going, trust in the divine timing. It may be slow and steady. Even though we did have the Knight of Wands, what she is representing, and maybe she'll show her face, is that because she has her crown chakra open for divine inspiration, she gets going immediately, but the journey is going to be steady. It's going to be at a steady pace, divinely timed. Comes out with, wow, 5 of Fire, and woo, 2 of Cups. So 5 of Fire, as you can see, is a place of a bit of conflict. But if anything, what you're resisting is doing is resisting this external conflict. There are these voices, if you imagine these trumpet lilies trumpeting in this person's ear, which is your ear. Stay back. Stay where you are. So you're like, if there is like this feeling of flusteredness, I do feel like I want to show you this Knight of Wands, this messenger of fire, because here she is. Her crown chakra is open to divine inspiration. See, she's not in motion as the traditional Knight of Wands is in motion. She's here waiting. She's here in pause, in a place of stasis at this time. Suspension before she gets going, because she's awaiting divine inspiration. Yet at the same time, if you're feeling flustered, it's because you're actually hearing voices in your ear. from other people kind of telling you what to do. But you're asked to like muffle it out. See she has like this sort of, I imagine it kind of like a knit hat, which muffles out noise. And it's red, which signifies the emanations of your heart. This is your true heart's desire. That's sort of muffling out the external voices that you hear through your crown chakra. Not through these ears, but through your crown chakra for divine inspiration. But yeah, you're asked to resist these external voices, and in this place of suspension, you're kind of transforming. And you're about to take off, you're about to take off, you're about to take off. And we have you here also in a place of self-healing, because resisting those external voices, which they mean well, but what they end up doing is eroding your sense of self. So this self-preservation is actually a place of healing, and so is this. This is a place of self-discipline, and therefore it's a place of self-love. It's an act of self-love, and so is this, because it's driven by passion. And even muffling out the voices is an expression of your own love for yourself. That you find what you truly love. And here we have love. Two of Cups energy. This is soulmate energy. And I love that. So I feel like this place of suspension before you take action is about progression toward this place of union with your soulmate. But I feel like this is about you seeking your own heart's desire first. Asserting your own independent mindedness. Yes, that's what it is. Being confident in your own independent mindedness, your own way of thinking, your own divine inspiration as no one else can hear it. Having confidence and faith in that is an act of self-love. And that's what gets you in motion in divine timing toward this true soulmate union. It could be sort of the edification of an existing union, or finding your counterpart. It could be restoring this union or finding a new counterpart. But it is about you asserting your own independent mindedness, dear Taurus, being bullish about, and I love that you're actually not showing up here, Earth energy, because you're asked to harness a bit of that passion. A bit of that passion that might have been lost. And that is very full moon in Leo energy, because Leo is, like, as far as I'm concerned, royalty among the fire signs. Because it's more of a tempered, fiery energy, a tempered passion, a bit of a wisdom and mellowness behind it. Please, what else would you like Taurus to know before we move on to Monology? Thank you. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we have 2 5s here. This is about you moving in your own direction, aligning with your own destiny. See, this is you taking your own direction with grace. It's not about a fight. There's no fight. Traditionally, these are fighting cards, competition cards, but this is you resisting in serenity, kind of like a very zen, kind of like a samurai. And then you're going to gracefully go off in your own direction. You're not going to fight anyone. You're not going to yell. You're not going to insult anyone on the way out. You're just going to gracefully go in your own direction, following your true path, this alignment, this high wire that no one needs to see. They can't hear this calling, and they can't see your path, but you do. You know it all, because you've taken the time to go within. And yes, she goes within and channels divine inspiration. And she's not a great communicator. She doesn't need to be. She only needs to keep these secrets in her own heart. And then she takes action toward her wish fulfillment. And it is a place of commitment eventually with this soulmate, a place of commitment. Yes, that will be a soulmate energy, soulmate commitment, soulmate union, but grounded down in the 3D. And the two of you will be abundant. Yes, calling, renewal. And perhaps this is a renewal of a relationship that might have kind of like fallen by the wayside. Perhaps it was a place of conflict. But there is a renewal happening here with Archangel Gabriel calling you out of the dead, out from your graves, to a place of victory and overcoming victoriously. And perhaps, yeah, maybe this signifies, again, travel, moving. See, here we have you in stasis before you move. Yes, absolutely. In time of prayer and meditation, solitude, contemplation, not communicating your plans as they are divinely inspired to you. But yeah, you're getting going. You're going to get the call from your angels, including Archangel Gabriel, who's showing up here, to get moving. And you are pushed by the divine. Your journey is propelled by the divine. So have faith, because it's going to take you to this place of victory. At the bottom of the deck, before we move on to the Moonology, Seven of Air. This is you having conformed to a group that wasn't necessarily authentic to yourself, because these are geese and ducks, and you were wearing this mask for a time in order to fit in, and even you were sitting, though you have long legs and you have big angelic wings. So the doves, just like Archangel Gabriel here, is calling you to rise. Become who you're meant to become. Take your own direction. It's a place of victory and wish fulfillment. Dreams come true and abundance. Okay, let's see, with a couple of minutes left, and I saw 1212, which is about union. Well, we have a couple of minutes. We'll close out your reading with Moonology. Thank you so much, Taurus, for joining me today. Please do like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. And yeah, if you'd like a personal reading, please DM me here on Instagram or email me at shinerlightoracle@gmail.com. Please, final words for our Taurus friends. Thank you. Wow, that didn't take long. You and your loved ones are safe. As you take a new direction, even if it is totally radical, know that you and your children, your family are protected as you go in this new direction. Don't worry, because this is all divinely inspired. Even if this is not the you that others have known for a while or ever, know that you are protected, and so are they. Yes, and we do have this soulmate connection here. Confirmation. This is taking you, this renewal of yourself is going to renew this relationship, and the answers you need are coming. This is about the inspiration that you're seeking. This is about intuitive hits coming, signs and synchronicities coming in this time of isolation and suspension. New romantic cycle. Yeah, it's going to be a renewal. Usher in a renewal in your relationship, and balance and reciprocity within yourself. Bring love into the situation, which is about self-love, because Aquarius is really about identity and asserting one's own self. Energy is gaining momentum. Yes, it's a place of stasis, a little bit of flustered energy as you're trying to sort through what's really true to me. What are the synchronicities that are really meant for me, and what are the signs and what's the call that's truly meant for me? Yes, emotions are running high. You might be a little stressed right now, but transmute that stress into passion. I love you very much, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.